Hello, I'm Emma Hammett, the founder and CEO of First Aid for Pets. One of the questions I'm quite often asked is what is the issue with dogs and chocolate? I have lots of people that say, everybody tells us that we shouldn't be feeding our dogs chocolate. My dog ate a whole pot of, or a whole box of Quality Street and they were fine. Well, the thing is that not all dogs react in the same way. Some dogs can eat a whole box of Quality Street, although it's not to be recommended, and they don't have any major adverse reactions. However, for another dog, it could prove fatal. And there's no way of knowing how your individual pet is going to react. So the best advice is to avoid giving them chocolate at all. Chocolate contains theobromine, and theobromine is similar to caffeine and can be a serious poison for some dogs. It's the same with raisins and grapes and onions and other things that typically are not designed for dogs to eat and are poisonous for some animals. Some can tolerate them fine and some can't. Particularly important at times like of celebrations, human celebrations, such as Easter, Christmas, Eid, where there tends to be more chocolate around. Just be that little bit more cautious to make sure that your canny pets don't get their paws onto them. Because for some animals, the theobromine in the chocolate, as I said before, can prove fatal. Now, dark chocolate is more serious for dogs than white chocolate because it contains more theobromine. So the darker the chocolate and the more intense the chocolate, the higher the concentration of theobromine. And theobromine in animals tends to affect the heart, the central nervous system, and the kidneys. If your pet is affected, well, first of all, if you suspect that they've eaten chocolate, please consult your vet. Do not wait for symptoms because there's no antidote to theobromine and you need to react quickly. If your pet is likely to have an adverse reaction or may have an adverse reaction, the vet needs to do something about it. And I'll explain in a minute what they would be doing. Symptoms of theobromine poisoning tend to come on about 4 to 24 hours after the dog's eaten the chocolate, and depending how much chocolate they've eaten and how dark the chocolate is, and also how susceptible they are to the effects of the poisoning. They may start vomiting, and that vomit might have blood in it. They may have diarrhea, they may become hyperactive, rapid breathing, an increased heart rate, and potentially have seizures as well. So get veterinary advice quickly and get your pet to the vet fast. Excuse me. Okay. When you get to the vet, they are likely to want to know exactly what you think they've eaten, how much, and what sort. So take the wrappers with you, if there's wrappers still around. Take the box with you, take the packaging, take anything that can give you or the vet an indication as to what they may have taken. The vet is likely to make your pet vomit, to wash their stomach, and to treat them with activated charcoal, which can help absorb some of the theobromine, and then observe them. And hopefully, if you've got them to the vet quickly enough, that will be sufficient to save them. But as I said before, prevention is the most sensible option. So please don't give your pet human chocolate. It is not good for them. Whether they have an adverse reaction or not, it is not good for them. And please keep chocolate and any other poisons as well out of reach of your pet. So I'm Emma Hammett. My website is firstaidforpets.net, and I've got a free sort of e-article that you can download on poisoning and dogs that takes you through all the most common poisons that could affect your pet and what to expect, what to see, and what to do. We also run regular practical first aid courses, and we have online first aid courses, And we also have our book available on Amazon, which is First Aid for Dogs. Thank you for listening and have a good day.